Hello, lovelies, lovely people, lovers of art, music, and entertainment. I'm here today with a lovely story to confirm one of your suspicions. You guessed it. And that is that Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are coming together again and they're engaged. We knew they were together. This is kind of an amazing story because these two were they went their separate ways in 2003. That's like really 20 years ago. After marrying different people and starting families with them, they're now engaged again. Like, what? This is some kind of crazy story. And you better know that this ring is saying something. This is no joke. So recognize, I guess that's what JLo is trying to tell you. Recognize she went to her website for the fans and cleared it all up. So there's no more confusion. But a little people are still in shock about this reunion because these two basically they went in completely different directions. They may as well have been living on two separate planets after their split in 2003. And, Ben Affleck, he started a family with Jennifer Garner. They had 3 children together. And JLo, she went on to marry Mark Anthony. And they had 2 kids together. And when Jennifer and Ben broke up, Jennifer Lopez, there was no children between them, no marriage. But he did buy her a beautiful engagement ring. And I remember that time when they were still together. And I remember when that relationship ended. You see Jennifer here with these two had completely different families. I remember that time when Ben, they were together, but he was disinterested. He seemed to be when he was with Jennifer sometimes. So it didn't shock me when these two broke up. This is Jennifer with A-Rod. Jennifer Lopez went on living her life, and didn't it look like they just found their direction in life. And it didn't surprise me when their relationship ended back in 2003, because the energy between them changed. They had something going on. And I remember Jennifer Lopez was hurt. I felt for her. I could feel her pain. Now, I've been a supporter of Jennifer's work since she did the film Selena. She did such an amazing job. It was a great film. And I remember her making her transition from the Puff Daddy experience. I mean, Puff Daddy, what a name. And then that romance with Ben Affleck. I did wish them well, but I could sense that something was shifting in their relationship at that time. And you could kind of feel that Jennifer also wanted Lopez, wanted a big love. She wanted to find her big love, but things didn't work out at that time for her and Ben. And Jennifer was hurt for a time. And then she took on this whole strong woman. She had like this tough exterior, like she wasn't gonna take no more crap from men. You see, like the way Jennifer's on stage, her whole energy changed. And she bounced back from all of those relationships. Of course, women, we always feel something. But Jennifer, she just kept doing her thing. It was like, I'm never crying over a man again, but here we are. And even though back then I really feel Jennifer Lopez, I think she was hurt something awful. I'm sure she's going to write a book about it, but I'm just saying what I remember and what I sense. But this new union of theirs, I could have never imagined this. Jennifer Lopez has said that too. They were not expecting this, but people just be talking. But these two, having gone their completely different ways, they had enough money and their lives were in such a direction they could have never seen each other again if they wanted to. I mean, substantially. But I guess they want it that way because they're back together and things move pretty quickly here, probably for normal people. But since these two already have history, I guess it's not that quick. But when you consider they both had these families, but it's been a while, at least for Jennifer. But they said that back in the day, they felt pressure from the media, or people are spinning that narrative. And I really don't think so. I think there was some more complicated type stuff going on between Ben and Jennifer Lopez. I don't want to get into that now because this is really happy news. But obviously, even though they went through all this rigmarole, I'm not going to share all their business here today, but they went through a lot together. Not together. I mean, they went through a lot separate, living their lives. 20 years. A lot happens in 20 years. And these two came back together. I'm like, okay, they're dating, but whoa, this story is amazing. I do wish them well. And we know that, Ben put a ring on it. And that's saying something, but there was a ring before, there's a ring now, and relationships are built on more than engagement and wedding rings. It takes a lot of commitment, and I wish the best for them, for their love story. I mean, it's such a big story. It's such a big love. If they're defying the odds like this, I'm kind of still like in shock. Some of these stories, they come out so fast. It's hard to catch your breath, but I do wish them the best. And you all, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It goes a long way, because that's the only way to get things done on YouTube. I always bring you news you can use and happy stories. When I can find them, I love bringing them to you. Thank you so much for joining me. Be good, and I'll see y'all the next time. Peace.